In this video, we will discuss idioms on legs. Each and every idiom will have the word leg into it. The first is not a leg to stand on. This idiom is used, we use this idiom when we confront somebody or we say, do you have any proof to justify whatever accusation or whatever you are saying? Do you have any proof of that? For instance, if I tell you, you are saying something, you are accusing someone, but you have no point. In that case, we say, you are accusing me. Do you have any leg to stand on? That is, do you have any proof? Okay? When something is being said, there is no proof. There is no proof or solid substance to justify the accusation, or it could be anything. Okay? Let me give you examples with this idiom that will make this idiom clear. If I say that after the CCTV footage was clear, or after the CCTV footage was, when the police got the CCTV footage, the thief had no legs to stand on. Because in the video, in the CCTV footage, one could see clearly that the person is stealing something. Okay? So, both the parties can use this idiom. The police also can say that, do you have any solid substance, or do you have any proof to justify that you are not the thief? And the thief can also say that, do you have any proof? Do you have any CCTV footage, or do you have anything to a claim? Which proves that, okay, I am the thief. Okay. So instead of saying all these lines, a simple idiom would do the job just by saying, do you have any leg to stand on? Okay. Moving to next idiom, to be one's last legs. To be one's last legs means the person is about to collapse. There are two ways, there are two situations where you can use this. Either the person is physically not fit. The person can collapse at any time, at any point of time. But most of the time, this idiom is used when the person is, the person's resources are about to extend. The person is going to be bankrupt. When there is a kind of financial crisis. This is the more appropriate situation when we use this idiom, to be one's last legs. Let me write the example with this. Mr. John is about to shut his store as he is on his last legs. That means Mr. John won't be opening his store because he doesn't have money with which he can buy or with which he can restock his store. That's the idiom. To be one's last legs. Next is a leg up. A leg up. See, time and again I have told you that every idiom has, there are idioms that have literal meaning also and that have figurative meaning. But majority of the times, the figurative meaning is what we look, we look for the figurative meaning of an idiom. So, a leg up means when you are pushing someone, you are not physically pushing someone, but when you are motivating someone to do best in his life, to do best in his work. Okay, a leg up. For instance, if there's a teacher who is, asking her students, like take my example, I am making videos, I am trying my best to give the best of everything, to provide the best content to my viewers. So what am I doing? I am legging up my kids, I am legging up my viewers, so that they, they start talking in English, that hesitation goes away. In the same way, if there is someone in your life, if there's anyone who's going through, who's emotionally backward or who is not in the right frame of mind, and if there's someone who's trying to bring peace and harmony into that person's life, so what is that person doing? The person is legging up that person. Okay? Leg up simply means when you are boosting someone. Okay? It could be morally, it could be physically, it could be emotionally, it could be financially. Okay, financially. Financially, yes, this is this spelling. Not to forget, Even let me give you example with this sentence. Alaga, he legged me up when I started my new venture by introducing me the big players. There is someone who has started off his new business, and a friend or acquaintance of that person has introduced him to the big players, to the people who are who have worked hard, who are renowned people of that area. So in a way, he has legged up, he has boosted up the person's morale. He has he's trying to help the person. Okay. The next one is the final leg. This is very simple. This is more or less used in tournaments or in races, where we say that the runner is in the last leg, or the race is in its last leg. That is, it is the last section. Basically, the idiom says when something is in its last section. Okay. For instance, if I tell you, we thought that James would win the race, but he fell down in the last leg of the race, which was really heartbreaking. Okay. To stretch one leg. To stretch one leg simply means to exercise or to work out after a very long duration of time. Okay? To work out, don't we say, I'm going to hit the gym, I'm going to work out, I am going for a walk. Okay? So now onwards you can say, it's been a while. It's almost been 5 to 6 hours. We are laying down. It's high time that we get up and we stretch our legs. Okay? To work out after long duration of time. And here long duration doesn't mean the duration is of 6 months or 1 year, 2 year. It could be of 2 to 3 hours also. Okay. We are lying down for the past 2 to 3 hours. So we are going to stretch our legs. Alright? Stretch our legs. Let's take the sixth idiom, which is to pull someone's leg. This is very common, but I thought I should include it in my video. As it is very common also. To pull someone's leg when you are making mockery of someone. When you are sitting in a group, when you are surrounded by, of course you will not pull somebody's leg alone. There will be there are going to be people who will be sitting around you, and you are trying to make fun out of someone. You are trying to you might want to prove that you are right. You might want to sound cool, but when you are making fun of the other person, in that case we say that the person is pulling his leg. Okay, and whatever reason could be, the person might know some hidden secrets of the person. That is why the person tries to enforce, or the person tries to bring those secrets of the person in front of the group, and it majorly happens at workplaces and also in friends also. Okay, to pull someone's leg is when you mock someone. And it is not one-to-one conversation. It is basically in a group. Okay? Harish has a habit of pulling everyone's leg. Okay? There are people who have the habit of pulling everyone's leg. What kind of joy they claim, God knows. The next is to leg it. Okay, to leg it means to walk or to run when the other modes of transport, when the other means of transport, when there is shortage or you are unable to find, and when you prefer to walk on your feet, that is the time, or that is the situation we say to leg it. Suppose you have to board your train and the timings are 4 p.m. in the evening. But somehow you reach the station late, the train has started to move, this train has, it is going to escalate its speed. And in that case, what are you going to do? You're not going to book a cab in order to catch the train. In that case, you are going to leg it up so that you don't miss your train. So, okay? Or if I give you one more example, on seeing the police or on seeing the cops, the thief legged it up. That means he walked faster or he ran faster so that the police doesn't catches the thief or catches him. Okay? So like it means, let me give you an example. We legged it. We legged it to catch our train on the platform, which had started to move. To shake a leg simply means to dance. I'm going to shake a leg. Let's get on the dance floor and shake a leg. Shake a leg simply means, it doesn't mean that you are being asked to shake a leg. It means that you are being asked to dance. Okay? Next is to be legless. To be legless doesn't mean that the person has no legs. It simply means that the person is drunk and is in such a state where he or she is unable to even stand properly, because the person is heavily drunk. He is heavily intoxicated. To be legless simply means that. Okay? A person is drunk or intoxicated, okay, and is unable to stand properly on his feet. To be legless. Swati always becomes legless in almost every party. Okay? Whenever there is a party, there is a girl named Swati, she becomes legless. That is, she drinks so much. Next is to be bow-legged. Okay. This idiom is used for children or for kids who have, I hope you are aware of the fact, knock-knees and bow-legged. In knock-knees, what happens is that the knees are kind of, knocked. And in bow-legged, there is a huge space between the knees of the child. So you can say this is a scientific term or a medical term, not a scientific term, sorry. It's a medical term when the doctor says that the child has bow-legged. That means there is a huge gap between the knees of the child. Okay? When there is a huge gap between knees of the child. Fine? Now please write down in the comment section, out of the 10 idioms that I have given you on the leg, which one is your favorite, and do try to make a sentence out of that idiom. Thank you for watching and being with me.